The reason I like family law is I grew up in a big family. I have 5 brothers and sisters. I have also been through divorce. I understand the ups and downs of that. And it's one of the few kinds of law where you really help people out a lot. You know, it's a rough time for people a lot of times. And just to make it as best as possible and with hopefully the least amount of acrimony is something that I enjoy doing. I've been practicing law for about 15 years. Before that, I owned a business and got an MBA, and so I have a lot of business background. I understand finances. And the other thing is I understand people. I can offer the client a good attorney that understands the legal aspects of it and the emotional aspects of it, and I can also understand the financial aspect, which for a lot of people is really important because they want to know what's going to happen after the divorce.
I hired Bob as my attorney when it dealt with a child custody case. Me and the other parent weren't really doing it very well on our own. We just kept going back and forth, and when things seemed to be agreed upon, all of a sudden they weren't. So to have someone that could be in the middle and being able to talk to both of us to figure things out was very helpful. I know that Bob has several clients, but to make me feel as if I was his only client was just very special. It took a lot of stress away from the whole situation. Going through a custody battle is probably the most heart-wrenching thing you'll ever go through. But being able to have someone there for you to help negotiate what is best for you and your family is just outstanding. I would recommend Matteucci Family Law because Bob really makes sure to take care of not just all the paperwork, the court battles, but they also make sure that you're okay as a person.
My wife and I were going through some difficult times, and we had separated. We realized that we weren't going to be able to reconcile. It was probably the most difficult time in my life, and Bob was very knowledgeable. And afterwards, after we got through the whole process, I felt a sense of peace, I felt closure, I felt that I was able to have a future and maybe move on. He just made me feel comfortable, he made me feel relaxed, and through the whole thing, he explained what we were going to be facing. It is a difficult process, and so that you want somebody who you can trust. During the whole process, he was always letting me know where we were in the process. You know, he reached out to me. If I ever had questions, he was very responsive in getting back with me.
If you have a family law matter, you want an attorney that can be collaborative when possible, but aggressive when necessary. That's going to go out there and try to get things done as nicely as possible, but if aggressiveness is needed, you want an attorney that can do that too. You need an attorney that knows his way to court, who understands how to take care of you in your situation.